Hi everyone, welcome to this new video. In today's video, we're going to see how to fetch a model from the model registry. And in previous videos, we saw how to retrieve information or metadata about registered models and the model versions. But we couldn't or we cannot use like this metadata to get predictions, right? We need the actual model loaded in our Python environment. And that's what we are going to see today. So first, as always, I'm going to import MLflow and set the tracking URI. And I'm going to keep working with this model, random forest classifier. So here, I am creating an instance of my MLflow client and the variable registered model name. Now, let's say that I want to retrieve a model using the version. Or in other words, I want to retrieve a specific version of a model. So in that case, I can use this notation. The model URI is going to be models, because now we are accessing the registry, the registered model name, and the model version that you want to access. For this example, the version 1. And this returns the Python model because I'm using the Python flavor in this case. And that's what you can see here. Now with this model, you can actually use the predict method and get predictions. Now we can do the same for the scikit-learn flavor. And remember that this is because the random forest classifier model supports both flavors, Python and scikit-learn. So in this case, as you can see here, I'm able to retrieve the scikit-learn object. Now, if I use help model here, you can see I can access basically all the methods associated to the scikit-learn object. For example, you have fit, and you have, more importantly, at least for inference time, a score, predict, and the predict methods. So let's get working with this. Another method that you can use to retrieve a model is the alias. So here, we can use this notation to retrieve a model by alias. For example, models, the registered model name, and the alias. Let's say, for example, you want to get the champion model. Well, in that case, you can use this notation and get the model. And since for this case I am using the Python flavor, I am retrieving the Python model. But I can do the same using the scikit-learn flavor. And for this scenario, I'm going to retrieve the scikit-learn object, as you can see here. Now, this notation could be more convenient because, as you know, an alias can be attached only a single version, which means that we can retrieve a specific version using the alias. And this could be, let's say, more meaningful than saying, for example, version 2, right? And during inference, you want to have something like that. Hey, I want to get predictions for my champion model, or maybe for the candidate, or something like that. So aliases is a great mechanism to organize your models. Well, that's all for this video. Thanks for watching it, and see you next time.